promote. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your talent is and your business. You know
And still, and I know you know what I'm saying, I ain't disrespecting no way. But I'm finna say, tell me exactly how you really feel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just cut the camera on, don't.
Oh nah, you ain't gotta tell me that. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you all the way. Fact, that's how I'm built. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. You feel me?
For sure.
But I'm just saying, when I was speaking on the politics, brother, when I was speaking on the politics, you heard me? It ain't about what it ain't and what it is. It's about what you choose to, you know what I'm saying, get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying it ain't one and the same, because we all, you know what I'm saying, stack off each other. We all build off each other. But basically, if you and another podcaster, whatever the fuck y'all got going on, man, that ain't my business. You feel me? I ain't getting in that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when me and you come holler at each other, nigga, we gonna get an understanding of what we got going on, and then we gonna go ahead and push on for the business of what me and you got going on. Yeah. And I just I don't do that shit with rap niggas. I don't do that shit with producers or nothing. When I come to a nigga and I talk to a nigga, man, if it's something that need to be corrected or something, I'm a man for anything, because I know everybody gotta eat. So give me a chance to get that business straight first. You hear me? Some shit be fucked up. Some shit don't be right. And I be feeling like this. That's just like if I got a situation or something, I don't feel like I need to come explain to you what my situation is. If you won't feel like, oh, it's fucked up, or nigga, woo, I can't change how you feel, but give me an opportunity to correct whatever business or situation that we got, or whatever's going on, or whatever we agreed upon to do that. Then that way I don't have to explain my business to you.
And I respect that, and I think this is part of not being when we don't be taught exactly how to communicate. So this is what I'm saying. I respect exactly what you're saying, but I'll be like, just let a nigga know it is a situation though. You know what I'm saying? Just tell them, hey man, I got a situation. I ain't gonna push in my business. Yeah. But that's what it is going on. Right?
And I feel like this too though. Some niggas just talk to some niggas like, I got a partner, like I got a partner for nigga, a millionaire, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if he owe you $1. If that nigga ain't got that dollar to give you that dollar, he finna go bag up in a corner, but you gonna get that dollar. Mm-hmm. That nigga ain't gonna take nothing. That nigga ain't gonna run off on you. That nigga ain't gonna, you probably don't even want to do business no more, but you gonna have your dollar. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they got a lot of niggas that I done did this exchange with for this dollar. Right. So I ain't gonna miss this dollar. Right. But you got your dollar.
100. And then, like what I was saying earlier about that other podcast, when I was like, I be making it business. Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. What they won't tell you, ain't no real beef. Nigga be in here, this building right here with me all the fucking time. Right. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no real beef. Nigga just trying to make it look like this.
But there be a lot of shit. That's just like what the politics I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. It be rappers. I can tell you this. I'm gonna tell you some shit that I know for a fact. That's why I say bring me here. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I got a phone conversation. I screenshot it. And nigga feel how they wanna feel. I don't give no fucks. I'm a gangster. Nigga ain't gonna take away from me. I ain't no rat. I did what I did. And I'm saying that to say what I'm gonna say at the end. You feel me? I got a phone conversation. I got a photo of a phone conversation with me, TC, Young Boy, Fredo Man, and the main music. And the thing about it is, nigga, I was in my bed with my bitch. Nigga called me. Mm-hmm. I ain't never had no problem with now one of y'all niggas. And I never cared about what the fuck y'all problem was with each other. I'm a fan of TC. That's my dog. I love that little bitch here. Gangster, good heart. You feel me? I can't help but to bump YB everywhere I go. Everybody bumping YB. And Fredo tight. Bitch, Fredo don't know I buy every CD. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So all right, that went on. But boom, I get a message from Fredo. Say blood, you know, everybody bloods and all this. I ain't into that, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Glen Oaks, you feel me? I'm a jungle baby. That's where I'm from. I ain't no gang member, brother. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, you posted the picture of me and woo to woo. this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I posted that bitch and I apologize if I made you feel some type of way. But I thought this was finna be this. Bitch, I thought we were working on a project. I was more happy to see us working on this project because I'm focused on this money move. I don't care about no personal emotions or feelings because a business is a business. You feel me? A business of McDonald's ain't finna sit around this bitch and not be McDonald's because Wendy's came out with some motherfucking chicken nuggets. You feel me? Or some chicken strips. Them is gonna keep being McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? So business is business. Why a nigga even came to me with this shit if it wasn't gonna be no business? It's down to like y'all wanna involve me in what the fuck y'all got going on. Right. You feel me? I don't want no parts in it. And you gonna be mad at me because I don't want to pick a size? I'm a grown ass man. Facts, nigga.
Man, I made a post about this yesterday, day before that or something like that. I say, look, man, if somebody come to you and they talk to you about picking a side, you gotta be crazy to pick their side because they telling you that they'll fuck over you for not fucking over somebody that ain't did nothing to you.
Right.
Nigga ain't did nothing to me for me to be like, fuck him. So why I gotta be like, fuck him, we ain't had nothing but G, you know what I'm saying? Or me and him, even if he did, we got our shit straight now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Why? That's be a man. If the Bible say, don't be a busybody in other men's mouths.
Right.
Nigga.
But that's just how the generation. That's just how this shit. Man, we watch this shit. I don't know how old you if I know how old I am. You feel me?
I'm 33.
Man, I done watched this shit unfold three different, what it called, decades.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I done watched this shit change three multiple times. I'm saying three, but I'm just gonna say one time for each decade.
Mm-hmm.
No, I watched this shit change. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I had my own run. This bitch was amazing, immaculate. You feel me? So I can't sit here and try to say if a nigga doing something wrong or if a nigga doing something right. That's what's going on in this generation. You feel me? I just choose to stay away from that shit. And the thing about it is, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Man, I hate for a nigga to mention my name on social media and they ain't saying no real shit or no good shit. Yeah. I'm gonna entertain that shit and go back and forth. Cause y'all just look at it. But I watch niggas look at niggas and be like, oh, he pussy. I don't do that, my nigga. I don't never underestimate no man, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't do that shit. Mm-hmm. I don't. I ain't finna do it.
Man, I know a nigga, you look at him, cuz you might think he the square nigga in the world. He gonna be having on like some Wrangler looking pants. They ain't Wrangler though. But you know what I'm saying? Tight. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga gonna work on your car. Knuckles. You know what I'm talking about? Ass shit like, he can clean it up, but he gonna look, whatever he licking, he gonna look square. Man, he's one of the most dangerous niggas I know in this city. And niggas don't even know about, like, not for that, no way.
Right.
I'm talking about they gon', if you ask anything about them, unless you know them from the hood, but if you ask anything about them, they gonna be like, oh yeah, man, stand-up guy, you know, he gonna do your shit right and professional. They talking about business.
Right.
Man, the nigga like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, but this is what I wanna do.
Air It Out Podcast, the hottest podcast in Louisiana. Y'all tap. Air It Out, man. Y'all gotta get me on the podcast. Air It Out Podcast, Shreveport, Louisiana. Hey, man. Air It Out Podcast, check it out, my nigga. Audio, check it out. Fuck with them. Yo, what's up? This is your main man, Slink Johnson, tapping in with you one time for the one time. And right now, you watching the Air It Out Podcast, man.
It's your boy Pac-Man, the Hood Voice Box, you know what I'm talking about. And this is another episode of Air It Out. And we got one of Baton Rouge finest in the building, you know what I'm talking about. Can you introduce yourself to my
Man, Mr. Cain, you hear me? That's it, self-explanatory, man. He say Baton Rouge, I say, man, I'm a whole down south legend, man. You heard me, alive. A lot of niggas gotta die to accomplish that. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Yeah. So, let me jump right into it, man. When people call you a godfather of Baton Rouge rap now, what's the ugliest part of that job that fans would never sign up for if they knew the truth?
Man, it's really the work I put in. You feel me? Like, not a lot of people gotta take a lot of people. Let me tell you something. A lot of people fuck around that bitch and just specify who they think you is. You feel me? Like, he a rapper, or he a washed up rapper, or this and that. But, you know what I'm saying? I got a family, you know, I got kids, nigga, I got partners I done lost, brothers I done lost. You know what I'm saying? They gotta put work in, real work in, you feel me? So you can't just say that. I feel like I'm a man for anything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I say that to say, man, a lot of them niggas got it easy right now. And they don't know it. And I feel like they don't take advantage of that shit. You feel me? I feel like them niggas ain't really had that real struggle, like posting flyers and posters and sitting in the country, you know what I'm saying, getting pulled over by the police. Excuse me. A lot of niggas ain't really go through that struggle a nigga really went through. You know what I'm saying? You can post something on Instagram and be famous tomorrow. Nigga, I had to really go sit in niggas' trailers and trap houses and yards with pit bulls and cows and shit in the country. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm a city boy. Baton Rouge considered the city. You feel me? So in order for motherfuckers like what we at, you know what I'm saying, Shreveport, Monroe, Mendon, Ruston, all these I-20, I had to go to these places and show face. You know what I'm saying? So, man, them niggas ain't really got, them niggas, they ain't got to do that. You feel me? And it'll be probably a whole different scenario if a nigga do that, because it's like this. You ain't finna come in my house with no gun in hand. And how these little niggas built, niggas feel like, man, I gotta have that, and I gotta this and that. And we went in them places with no scraps. I'm talking about all face, not knowing what the outcome will be. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas feel like they been through something, or own something, or with something, because you doing this in your city. You supposed to be able to walk around your city without that bitch. You supposed to have to go to other territories and be on guard and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We went there without that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we
You believe in God?
Yeah, facts.
You think that was God?
Man, I mean, I just feel like whatever. I ain't gonna even say, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you, because I'm lying. I don't believe in the depiction that they put out of God.
Yeah, I get it.
But I believe in a higher power. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all get a feeling.
Yeah.
We all get a tingling feeling in our body, and that bitch connected.
God. Yeah, I
you
get
feel
it.
me? That's how I feel like. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like all of us had that feeling, that intuition that, hey, this is a good place to go.
I finna stop you right at the words you just said, that intuition. I've been having this conversation on like for the last 2-3 podcasts. I tell people this every time. When you peeping something, women usually call it women's intuition. Men usually call it instinct. That's not a made up thing. That's a scientific fact. It's your body, it's your subconscious seeing a pattern that you done seen before, and it's giving you that feeling like it's something. Listen to that. Because it know what it's talking about, and it's probability. It might be a 0.5% chance or 1% chance it's wrong, 2%. Most of the time, it's telling you something you didn't see. Nigga, you know what to do from there.
I'm finna tell you something, and it's gonna fuck you up, brother. Like, my little people got a degree in psychology, you feel me? And I always be debating with her, like, this ain't that, that ain't this. But she probably feel like, oh, he just be arguing with me, but I be listening to her, right? So the other night we was in that motherfucker talking, and she was talking like about the Diddy and shit. Like, the bitch Cassie was, she was like coerced into doing what she was doing and manipulating. And me just looking at it like a man, like, nah, bitch gonna do what she wanna do. And she broke it down to me. She say, man, your frontal lobe is not fully developed until you're 25 plus years old. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have all the knowledge or all the understanding in your mind. You might see things, but you don't process it like somebody with a fully grown frontal lobe.
Yeah.
You feel me? So with that being said, it's like this. You see how you said instinct for a man and intuition for a woman? You didn't say instinct for a young lady intuition for a young lady or instinct for a young man.
They ain't been them experiences to have it.
They don't have it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you will have a nigga that's 30 years old that walk out the store and a nigga bump into him or step on his fresh business, and I know I can fuck over this little nigga. And if I feel like I want to do that, I know it's a way that I can do it. Not on these cameras, you know what I'm saying? Not at this store, not at this in the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying? Not lose my freedom in a split second.
Not
I
crash
got
out.
all the time to fuck over that nigga. Nah, I'm gonna say that because I want to say something about the crash shit. You feel me? But the thing about it is, a lot of young folks don't have a full grown frontal lobe. You feel me?
True.
So them folks can't even process their thoughts all the way. That shit just happens.
It's
You know
more
what I'm
off
saying?
impulse.
Yeah, it's called emotional intelligence.
Correct.
They lack that shit. But I was saying this about these niggas be hollering about they crash. A crash is an accident, my nigga. A crash is an accident. You feel me? I'm not no crash out. Because if I do something to you, I'm mean to do it. I'm going to do that on purpose, brother. And I'm gonna do that shit. I'm going to figure it out how to do that shit. I done sat down for him. I seen all the video camera footage and the shot pops and the witnesses that I ain't know was there and the forensics and all that shit. We ain't even got that enough intelligence for to even know how that shit works.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, I could close that door. If I'm hearing you correctly, basically, you gonna make sure it's worth it, though.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So, because this is the point I was getting at. If you do go down for it, God forbid, right? It ain't gonna be something you regret as much.
Facts.
Cause a nigga might step on my shoe, I flash out and boom. But when I'm sitting down, I'm gonna regret that.
I done bust this nigga up for stepping on my shoe.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
You feel me?
Cause you gonna start learning more and more when you in that bitch. You gonna know for a fact. Like,
I could let that nigga slide, man. I could have dusted them bitches out. You feel me? Or I could have did it a whole nother way. If I wouldn't, cause a lot of people, you don't know what a lot of niggas be going through at certain times when shit happen too. You feel me?
That's true.
Like the brain is the most complex thing on the planet, nigga. Versus that bitch that bitch bigger than the computer. You know what I'm saying, man? People ain't even discovered what all the brain do yet. You feel me? So it ain't no telling what's gonna happen. You feel me? You don't. This emotional intelligence, you gotta learn to control that shit. If you want to do something, you won't do it. You can still do it. But you gotta learn how to control it, not doing it all. Man, you know how many niggas I know in the can right now because they felt played? You feel me? And you can't say you don't want to put yourself in that situation because a nigga come compromise your integrity any time of the day, any moment. You feel me? But niggas hate that a nigga like me think like that. I seen a nigga right on the post and tell me, man, you trying to push peace and you don't know how to do it. When the fuck I try to push peace, my nigga? I'm at peace. I ain't telling you niggas how I feel. I ain't telling you niggas what I'm going through. I ain't trying to mediate none of this shit. That's just like the call I told you about that I had. I was not expecting YB or Bang to call me. But they need to know that I fuck with them just like I fuck with everybody else. I ain't got no problem with y'all doing. So I'm happy to see this shit. But y'all problem ain't my problem. That's what I want you to know. Y'all problem ain't my problem. I'm happy to see that y'all ain't got no problem with me though. You feel me? It ain't no problem.
Why do people ever feel like it would?
I never thought nobody felt like it was a problem. I'm just putting that out there like that. I ain't never felt like no nigga felt like it was a problem. I done had more beef with my little cousin than I ever had with one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? See, that family business though. You know we're gonna bump heads. That's like brothers. That's like we're in the room when the bump heads. One on one the top, one on one the bottom.
That make a lot of sense. Since you go there, I'm gonna have to skip around in my question. Let me ask you. Back in the day, it was a diss, main music on that Young Troll song, right? I'll do what you described that a different way. You feel like that was a diss?
Nah, that was a diss.
All right. When you hear that song today, do you still stand on that energy or have you outgrown it?
I outgrown it. You want me to tell you why? And I'm going to tell you exactly why. It was never no documents behind it. It was the detective pulled us in. It was said. I don't go back on that. It was said. The detective pulled us in and say, hey, we just had such and such in this interrogation room. And we asked him about all these shootings. And he said it was such and such because they just lost their little partner. That was said for a fact. but it never came out in the paperwork. And me going over the years of being arrested and catching charges and hustling and shit like that, I see the games that the police play.
You think they lied to you?
I see the games they play. Whether it was a lie or the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Homer didn't go in there and make a statement on nothing he seen, but he probably did state what they claim. But that's not official. That's not official. That's not nothing you. That's not nothing that you can use to indict and or convict the nigga. You feel me? That's just only to throw some shit in the air, and then we go fuck with that, and then we fuck with that because we only told. That's just like if I whisper to you something, and then one of these other niggas in here come tell me about it. What that mean?
I mean, I told them.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of the game that they played with me. But it was said, but it just wasn't. It wasn't. Homie ain't testify on me. You know what I'm saying? Homie ain't put no paperwork out on me. I mean, I ain't put no paperwork out with him saying nothing on me. I just, cause honestly, let's say the detective that picked me up. They picked me and read up. The detective picked me up told me that. He said that. That's fact.
Huh. Speaking of racked up reading, what's one argument y'all had that you're actually glad happened because it taught you something before they passed?
Don't beef with him because he don't want to beef with me. Don't let us get into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't have me feeling like you want to do me something, and I don't want to ever feel like you want to do me something. So that ain't told.
So, do you still fuck with Dame Cain today? And if not, what shifted between y'all?
That's my nigga. I got the phone with him. He texting me. He texting me right now.
Yeah, that's still good. What's your current relationship with Jay Dirty? And what's one misconception the internet has always had about y'all dynamic?
Man, Jay Dirty dead. Yeah, Dirty dead, man.
You care to talk about what happened with it, or?
I don't know.
Yeah. Damn. Damn. You and Scotty Cains are cousins, right?
My dad, my sister daddy is his uncle.
Mm.
But I'm named after that nigga. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? For a while, I thought that nigga was my daddy, but he not my biological father.
Mm.
Thanks.
You met your biological father?
Have I met my biological father? Man, listen. Yeah, I met that nigga before, look. Nah, look, it's crazy, because look, when I was about like 16 or something, I had nearly $25 double up pack of rocks. I'm posted up on the corner. Nigga come and serve me. Nigga come and serve me. I'm sitting there thinking after I see the nigga. When I was about like 8, 9 years old, they had a nigga ran in my mama's house. Nigga had a chrome, it was like a 4.5 or something. He ran in my mama's house. He like, damn, I'm about to kill one of them motherfuckers around there. So I'm looking at the nigga, I'm like, man, who am I go ask my mama? I'm like, mama, man, what the dude came in the house, who was there, She like, you want to be honest? That's your dad. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yeah, man, I just sold that nigga some rocks.
Dang. So you did that not knowing he was your dad. When you find that out, how you feel about it?
Yeah, I was a man when I was 15, 14 years old, so I ain't give
She
a
ain't
fuck
really
about my
phased.
nigga. No.
Yeah. Does family make it easier between y'all or harder when real decisions got to be made between like you and Scotty Cain?
Man, bro, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. It just be like this, bro. I done heard Lil one say some shit that I never said. I can't say how he feels. I can only see how he feels. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really be knowing what to say. Because that's just like, nah, I'm saying this only because Brother just interviewed him, you know what I'm saying? And prior to the interview, I wanted to not make the interview about me and Scotty. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna ask me questions, ask me about Cain music, about all this, you know what I'm saying? Because it was just more than me and Scotty, you know what I'm saying? But I can honestly say, I ain't never want nothing but the best for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it always come back and bite me in my ass because that nigga feel like that nigga feel like I just don't like him or he got a problem or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know where that nigga mind be at. And the whole time, nigga, I'm saving you, nigga. You feel me? Like nigga, I'm really like that, brother. No, you know how you talk about the nigga that looks square and this and that and this and that. Nigga, swear to God, Cain ain't like that, brother. I'm like that for real. Like I'm really with that. I really have conversations with the real yeahs in my city. Brother, murder, no, I'm like that, brother. Like I'm telling you. Like this shit off camera, fuck a rap that niggas don't see. Nigga, I done flooded this bitch before. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm everything. You feel me? But I don't talk about it. I don't make it no, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, oh, I'm a killer, oh, I'm that, oh, I'm tag my face, this and that. I don't do the shit that little one do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to prove to no nigga that I'm with none of this shit. Excuse me. I'd rather keep doing what I'm doing off the grid, you feel me? And I don't know what it is, but I know we don't relate when it comes to that matter. You feel me? So if I'm not supporting that or being on that with him, he might feel like, oh, he don't fuck with me. Oh, he don't this and that, this and that, this and that. Even with the blood and the this and that, man, the blood don't make us no closer, man. Your uncle been my daddy since I was born, from what I know. Your mama, my auntie. You know what I'm saying, nigga? We blood, nigga. Blood don't make us closer. Nigga, I done had calls and everything, and nah, that ain't going like that. Putting my face on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is in your heart and in your mind, that make you feel how you feel, because your mama still love me. Your uncle still love me. Your brother still love me. What your problem is, though, for real? What your real problem is? Because like I say on the last podcast, when they asked me about Lil One, man, I said nothing but good shit about Lil One. You feel me? And gonna continue to say, I ain't saying nothing bad. If you feel like I said something bad, then oh well. Challenge it. But the whole thing is, nigga, I don't got nothing against you, little homie. You really my son, nigga. I started this shit, nigga. I started this shit, nigga. Me, nigga. Me, nigga. Just with a dream, nigga. To want to do this shit, nigga. You feel me? Nigga, I came got you and brought you into my world, nigga. You forget that, though. Nigga, I ain't never try to rip off that. I ain't never try to say, oh, I this, that, that. Nigga, I started this shit for real, nigga.
I had a conversation with Gangster, OG Giggity from down there in New Orleans, right? I was talking to him. I said because you know he was in jail most of the time. Everything was going on. He went to jail when he was what 18, 20, like young as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So he was trying to get like some information like for like who you was as a rapper and shit like that, right? And I told him this simplest way I could explain it. I say peep this. I say you got NBA Youngboy. I say he caught his real big buzz off this guy named Scotty Cain, right? I say Scotty Cain come from the wave of a guy named Mista Cain.
Ain't no kind of that nigga came from.
You know what I'm saying? But you know how you gotta try to make it.
You gonna keep it real, keep it all real.
Keep it real. Man. Yeah, that's the real of it. That's the real of it. But I'm just telling you the way I see it. I'm keeping it real, the way I see it. But that's the real. So he came from the way of Mr. Cain, right? You most definitely was a legend in all this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what. I never really got on Scotty Cain music, and some of it decent. You know what I'm saying? I never got on it. I listen to your shit when you come back. If you be gone, That's who I play. And that's not no diss to Scotty Cain. I'm telling you my life experience, what I really did.
Everybody had
this
their
what I
own
really
opinion.
did.
It's like this, bro. Man, I feel like a lot of people try to pit us like it's him, it's me, when is it ever gonna be us, homie? I ain't never been in no room saying it's me against you. Nigga, when I speak, it's us. But when it go to brother side, he don't feel like that. He feel like it's him and it's me.
DMX say, trust people to be themselves, but also trust that you see them well. Meaning, if a nigga showing you something and he showed you that once, twice, 3 times, not to fool you. When he say fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. Yeah, if I mean, you know,
I'm finna kill this. Man, what's my name, brother?
Mr. Cain.
What's little one name?
Corleone, nah.
You can't change that, man.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't change that. You can't change that, man. You feel me? And we ain't even really gotta, cause that was big. That would make the podcast when me speaking on him, he speaking on me.
Yeah, let's go.
But I don't really want, cause it's Deezer Cain.
Hold on.
Hold
on, cause I ain't the mother nigga. I ain't messy as people think I am.
Facts.
All this in here.
Facts.
You know what I'm talking about? How would you describe your relationship with Keeping It Real Snoop today?
That's my little brother. Snoop, my nigga. I fuck with Snoop.
Yeah.
Snoop, my little nigga.
How y'all get in, you know what I'm saying, in acquaintance?
Social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But shit, man, the little nigga don't want nothing but man, that nigga just want to make something of himself. You gotta respect a nigga like that. Even when he take hits on the chin, and you don't see him trying to like create a narrative. Even if a nigga fuck older him, over him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't never seen homie like, and a lot of people try to say them bitch ass niggas. Niggas like that. Cowards. Niggas try to say they cowards. You feel me? But that nigga living. A coward died. 1,000 deaths, brother. That nigga living. He just making something of himself. Every time I see brother, I don't see him going in a circle. I see him going up steps.
Yeah.
I see that nigga going up steps. Elevate. And then the question is the big question. How you do it? You feel me? You got niggas out here really putting on like they that thing, jumping fresh every day, big ass fake watches on, grills and shit, you know what I'm saying? Talking that money shit, talking this shit, and then you got a normal nigga like Snoop who they was doing the same thing as you, homie.
Yeah.
You feel me? He ain't got no record deal. He ain't running with 30 niggas.
Snoop so real. Snoop hit me up one time like, shit, man, you want to go out here, ride low them shit, woo, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I just had some other shit going on, you know what I'm talking about at the time, so I couldn't make it. But yeah, Snoop, like, I fuck with Snoop a long way, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. A lot of people know you for music in the streets, but I've heard some things. Do you gamble?
Yeah, I be gambling my ass off.
When did this start, and has it ever cost you more than money?
Shit, yeah, man. I ain't gonna even lie, boy. I said it to myself. I ain't never put it in my mind. I see that I just was talking to shit. I got some shit where when it comes to like trauma and pain, I learned to forget it, but it's not forgotten. You feel me?
You're massive.
I'm massive. You feel me? So it's a lot of shit, nigga. I done had to start over 4 or 5 times down. You feel me? Like real facts. I'm talking about fuck what a nigga think. Fuck jumping on Instagram with 10,000 and 20s, nigga. I done win a 70 ball, a 50 ball, a buck 20 ball at one time. Nigga, I might make 100 G's and go shoot to Vegas where nobody even know where I'm at. And lose it all, brother.
But you do understand the odds are against you when you do it like that.
Man, gambling is built on a bag of losers. But it's a vice. You feel me?
Yeah. And we all got
them bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's one of my main. That's one of. I don't do no. Nigga, I don't smoke no weed. Nigga, I don't take no pills. You know what I'm saying? I occasionally drink alcohol. I don't do no serbs. No drugs. You know what my habit is? Gambling.
Yeah.
Man, I walk in the dice game right now and bust that bitch up or lose everything.
Believe it. What's your what's your relationship today with Buck? And was y'all tension ever more about pride than real problems?
Man, Buck ain't never had no problem. Not one problem. Never had a problem. You know what I'm saying? Buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm Cain. That nigga Buck, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch a live one. But Buck the type of nigga that accept you for you.
Mm-hmm.
You could be a bitch, a hoe, a dog, a cat.
If you being you.
If that's what you is.
Mm-hmm.
Not if you being you. You could be a character.
Mm-hmm.
You can be living in a false sense. Man, dude still gonna fuck with you if he fuck with you. If y'all establish that connection, he gonna fuck with you. That nigga, man, I watched that nigga, bruh, I ain't gonna lie, when Buck got out of the feds, man, Buck was poke. Real tough. Man, I watched that nigga come pull up on me and, man, Buck left 100 G's at my house for like a month and a half. He came, brought his shit over there. Him and his girl got into it. He like, bitch, you need to go with that music shit. I'm like, what you mean I need to go with that music shit? See, Buck will say some shit and mean some shit. Like that nigga was on the phone one day and told Teddy, man, Cain, he fucked up, but he gonna be alright. I'm like, what you mean I fucked up? But in actuality, nigga, I did just fuck up. I took out the people took 42 G's from me and some smoke on the highway. I fucked up and ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. But he ain't tell my business. He just said, and that's really what happened.
Yeah.
But I'm hiding the fact that I fucked up. You see what I'm saying?
It ain't feel good to hear that.
But he really telling the truth. Mm-hmm. But he ain't saying, oh, Cain fucked up, he lost 50, 40 G's and got caught with smoke or nothing like that. But he telling me I fucked up. Mm-hmm. I'm fucked up. I fucked up. Yeah. So
one action.
Yeah, so with that being said, the bitch will come tell you something and it mean exactly what he telling you.
Yeah. Let me ask you, talk about your connection with Deezy Cain. Was that family first or music first from the jump, or what's up with that?
Man, that was my nigga. That's still my nigga. That was my dog. Like, I wake up in the morning, that bitch on my porch. Man, what up? You know what I liked about that boy? That boy ain't want nothing. Nothing. Even when we got popping with the Cain shit, that's where the Cain shit started. Me and Deezy. That's where that shit started. I'm Cain, he Deezy. I'm playing with him. Bitch, you gonna be Deezy Cain. Bitch, I ain't your son. I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to make you my son. We just gonna make that like a brand. We're gonna make that a tag. Everybody gonna be him. I'm like, bitch, you know I'm Mista too. He like, bitch, you Cain. I'm like, bitch, I'm Mista too. My mama don't call me Mista. Bitch, I'm gonna be Mr. Cain. You gonna be Deezy Cain. Bitch, when we go fuck some hoes, we gonna tell them hoes they such and such Cain. He come back one day laugh. I got me one. She such and such Cain. You heard me? In front of the hoe. She like, man, Deezy. I'm like, nah, he for real. You know, we was like bouncing off the backs of each other when it came to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, we'll lie for each other. You know what I'm saying? And I catch the lie. You know what I'm saying? I always tell the truth, and I catch the truth. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then that shit just became a little trend when we started going around, little niggas coming up on the other, but you Chad Cain. You know what I'm saying? It had some niggas like, man, I ain't that. But it had a lot of niggas like, man, we like that shit. Let's see if we can get with the bitch Sonny. These are blood brothers. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Sonny hit a shit. We laughing about it. So Sonny hit a shit. And Sonny see gold. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Sonny like, nah, nigga, that shit can work. This shit can work, nigga. Sonny went got us some t-shirts. Nigga with the Cain shit on it. Man, we jacking niggas. We doing all type of shit, you heard me? bitch, if it come up, if a nigga, if you know what I'm saying, nigga smack a nigga, all they gonna say is Cain did it. You feel me?
Yeah.
There's a million of us.
Mm-hmm.
You jack a nigga, Cain did it. Which one?
Mm-hmm.
You fuck a nigga, bitch, Cain did it. Which one?
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. That nigga seen that shit as a big ass. That shit, bro went full throttle with us and some more niggas.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, we were fucked up. We would do this shit like that. Over in Lakeside, you know, they call my neighborhood King. So when we meet a bitch, we tell her our name King. So she, when a motherfucker looking for, you call, man, that big King, right? Like, shit, which one? Like, shit.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, when I went to Chicago, back in the G, like 2012, 2011, we had been on YouTube and shit. Our shit started going viral on YouTube, and we thugging. When I get to Chicago, them niggas thought I was saying gang instead of Cain.
Mm-hmm.
So them niggas would be like, gang. And I'm looking at them like, man, what the fuck these niggas talking about? Gang. You feel where I'm going with it?
Mm-hmm.
I really started niggas saying gang. Some, gang. The whole time I'm saying Cain.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of niggas thinking I'm saying gang. Niggas telling me like, that shit tight. That shit tight. Gang at the end of your shit. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm saying Cain.
So you got connections up there in Chicago?
Yeah, I got some connections in Chicago.
What about you roam in Chicago when you do mess around, like, or who you roam with?
Man, I got a nigga named Big Folks, man. Nigga Big Dog out there.
I heard that name. Big Folks, yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you and act like we just be in the middle of the hood, though. We might meet up at Noble or some type of raw ass hotel. Charlotte, no, we
Yeah, I know. They say he got a lot of respect in Chicago, though.
Real gangster.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Nigga back in the G, that nigga stamped 2 niggas. He came from up under them bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put 2 niggas down.
Mm-hmm.
Came from up under them bitches. 2 hats at the same time. Niggas try to go with a move on him. He bust both their ass up.
How was your relationship with Kevin Gates really behind closed doors, and what's the most important lesson you actually learned from him that changed how you move today?
It was more so Kevin was on my dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, the God and the truth. That niggas that came out of nowhere. But I see that's how he operates. You know what I'm saying? And niggas keep face like that. Niggas catch a little nigga that's popping and little brother. You know what I'm saying? And he got motion. So a nigga gravitate to that. And that's what he did with me. But I ain't know that nigga like that.
Yeah. Y'all still maintain it?
Nah, I never talked to that nigga since I went to jail in 2012. I talked to him, nigga named Curry put me on the phone with him like about a year, well, not even a year ago, about 6 months ago. Curry wanted to invest in some music shit. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, Cain, what you'll do?
So do you think that it was genuine, or do you think he looked at you like a business move?
He looked at me like a business.
When you, Lil Snoop, and Percy Keith was freestyling that time,
I had more of a connection with Percy and Lil Snoop than I did with Gates. And me and Gates knew each other before them niggas.
damn.
Facts. Me and Snoop locked in. Me and Snoop end up, man, I'm gonna tell you some shit what a nigga don't know. On that freestyle, when you see us rapping and Gates bouncing and he leaning towards me, Gates in my ear, while Snoop rapping and Gates bouncing on me, leaning on me, Gates in my ear hollering, that nigga garbage. That nigga garbage. I swear to God. For everything I love.
Yeah. So you saying Gates really was hating on this? Damn.
I mean, on my kids, nigga, on my mom, nigga hollering in my ear, that nigga garbage. That nigga garbage.
Bouncing, that's just funny though. He's cheering though. But let me ask you this then. This really was part of my question. Did you feel like Snoop was gonna be special?
Fucking right, that nigga was gonna be white.
When you heard him that time?
Man, bro, I'm telling you, didn't I
And the
just tell you?
same rap that he was calling them garbage.
Brother, when I tell you, me and this little nigga locked in instantly right there, harder than me and Gates was locked in, and me and Gates was, I'm there on the account of Gates. I don't know who the fuck this Snoop is. I didn't see that Meek Mill, bro. I was in the streets. I'm thugging. I'm in the backseat of the car with 4, 5 of my partners with an AR-15.
Not watching no TV, ain't.
Man, I ain't never even seen no TV. I can't tell you what went on around that time. No, no TV, no YouTube. Nigga, I ain't know how to work YouTube till 2015. Nigga, I never even seen on Facebook. I never seen that shit. I ain't know what. I still don't know how to work for Facebook to this day. Never been on that shit.
All right, let me ask you. When it comes to like music in the South, you said you popping in the South. South, you know what I'm talking about, not South Baton Rouge, the South.
The dope zone for the music.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you have with it.
Why you feel like New York, Chicago, and the Midwest sometimes feel like they can outshine the South, especially when underground Southern artists get played more in the streets than industry giants like J. Cole or Jay-Z?
See, it's about the you know how them big ass boats come over here from other countries and bring us product and shit? That shit go up there first. We get the bottom of the container. You feel what I'm saying? So they really feel like we be last on everything we do. You know what I'm saying? The southern region of the United States be late with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with voting and shit. We the last couple of states that they need to win the election. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like New York niggas probably feel like they be ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? It always been. They've been ahead of us with time. Because if you want to be technical about it, the South is really always been shadow. You got the J Princes and the Cash Moneys and all this shit, but them dudes was really fighting with them bitches for them getting that dope. You know what I'm saying? Because they were
But I think the dilemma lies here. I believe that, I ain't gonna care, New York music trash.
I like some of that shit.
Some of it every now and then they come out with but I can't. You ain't playing no whole nigga New York CD.
I'll play a whole Jadakiss CD.
That's old, but
no, I played Jadakiss new CD that just came out. It's on my playlist right now.
It's your favorite rapper though.
Man, I got a lot of favorite rappers. I don't play that shit.
You got another New York artist you listen to like
I like Jay-Z shit.
Me too. I ain't gonna into it all the way through.
I would.
Okay.
I'm a student of that shit though.
Well, this my dilemma still. Like I said, in the streets, you go to the streets and you listen to, you gonna hear South music in the streets versus on the radio. I think that's the issue. Like, they saying like they doing more than us and shit like that, which you got select few. But when you talk about on a majority, nigga, who the streets gonna book? 9 times 10 gonna be somebody from the South.
So look, it's like this though. That goes back to when
Except for Chicago.
That goes back to when I was saying a lot of niggas ain't put that footwork in. Because the tower, the Citadel, is in New York. The radio tower is in New York. For a period of time, that shit didn't go all the way across the United States like it did. It only went so far. So niggas up north wasn't for the work the streets. They aim was for the niggas from New York had social media before it was social media, in a sense. Because their goal was to get on the radio. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know too much about the radio. We probably had two, three stations. And nothing but country music making this shit. We had to actually get up, go print out flyers, go press up CDs, and go in the country, go into other lit cities, and get that shit heard like that. When opposed to New York, they got this big ass tower that you can go right here in the middle of New York and pay an X amount of money, and you finna hear this shit in, you know what I'm saying, Dakota and Ohio and Washington and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So they felt like they got it first, which they actually did have it first. So I feel like that's where the difference come in there, because we actually did the groundwork. You know, it's a dope zone for the music. Like, it's a highway. I went on that bitch with Big and Rankin, me and Ray Vicks. And just like niggas ride the highway to go slang their work, they got publicists and ARs and shit ride that highway to look for Southern artists. Yeah. They still ain't got hip to them niggas from the radio. Or people that ain't working social media. You know what I'm saying? They still gotta go do their groundwork to find out about the bleeders and and the swoop the woos and the whoop the woos. You know what I'm saying? Facts, nigga. Real facts.
So, that's what I think about why y'all had so many artists at that one time that was coming on up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can name buku Baton Rouge artists, especially up here in Shreveport, right?
Facts.
I think the difference is when y'all was doing it, Shreveport artists was chasing Baby.
And Baby had what?
He had the appearance that he was the key to get out.
Baby had the radio money. Baby knew exactly what the radio
Jab had the radio.
Jab had, I remember Jab. I'm familiar with Jab.
Yeah.
But Baby had the radio. Baby had the costume, you feel me? Baby had the little bounce and this and that and this and that. And then he also promoted what? Airways.
Yeah.
That's what they needed. Nigga, I sat in a room with the nigga who ran that motherfucking radio station in New York for 30 plus years. And that nigga told Pimp and me, man, go work the streets again, man. Nigga, stop doing that shit, man. We need to get back on that shit. That radio ain't what it is, bro. Yeah. They gotta select people. They gotta select folks that they put on that shit. Now they got the Beyonces and Chris Browns and you know what I'm saying, the pop and the little Bow Wows and shit on the radio. But that shit ain't for niggas that rap that grime and shit. That shit ain't for rap artists. That shit for pop artists. But that nigga told us.
So do you feel like it was a mistake trying to go through Baby?
Nah, fuck no. I mean, I ain't never.
Not a personal attack on Baby or nothing like that.
Nah, because I ain't never try to go through Baby to do nothing. Like
yeah.
when I finally got hip to the business side of it, I had already hollered at like 4 or 5 labels. I turned them bitches down.
Yeah.
Because my partner in my ear like, man, we can make more money this way. You know what I'm saying? And we seen a lot of papers, brother. I'm not gonna, man, brother. I seen a lot of. I had a M plus in my account.
So I'm asking one more question. I'm finna get off of this. Do you feel like Shreveport artists, instead of doing what they did, they should have hit the road?
Facts. You know why? Because Shreveport isn't looked at as Louisiana as much as other cities in Louisiana. Shreveport give Texas vibe. Shreveport give Dallas, the Texarkana, the Oklahoma, this and that. They give West. You feel me? Not they make jig music, but from what we understand is it's right there by the border of motherfucking Dallas. Not knowing it's hours away from Dallas, but you got a lot of people that migrate from Shreveport to Dallas. So you got motherfuckers that making their way in the music. I forgot bro's name, but I listen to bro doo-wop. I listen to dude's shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was from Shreveport.
See, but I'm gonna say this, cause I think that's just something that got threw out there and it's catchy and people latched on at it. Cause when you listen to Shreveport, I hear Baton Rouge.
Nah, nigga, when you listen to Shreveport, you know what I get from it?
Do you hear the roll? Do you hear Beat King? Do you hear any of them niggas like you don't hear that?
But the only thing that I get that put us two together, bro, to be honest with you, to be overall, like it got some niggas from Shreveport that like Lit Man them, bro. I know they from Shreveport. I know they from Shreveport. I know Bankroll from Shreveport. But them niggas give some whole other shit. They don't give Shreveport.
I think you basing Shreveport off Hurricane Chris.
I'm basing Shreveport off.
Cause who popping in Shreveport?
No, I'm not.
Who popping in Shreveport? Doo-wop. Them people you just named. SOD Bankroll.
They don't give Shreveport. I know they Shreveport. I'll fuck with these dudes personally.
Yeah.
I don't get no motherfucking Hurricane Chris, brother. I never get Hurricane Chris. You know what I get? Manigo. Manigo,
I can't. Well, you talking about the daddy?
But it ain't about kidding rap. It ain't about.
But I'm saying he had a verse.
But the thing is though, when you think of Shreveport, you get the ratchet.
And that ain't Shreveport.
But that's what you get. A lot of people.
I mean, at one point in time, it was Shreveport.
I just was riding with Shorty and played B Will every day.
B Will is unique.
But see Shreveport though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm you get my drift?
Mm-hmm.
Be real don't give Shreveport. But he is Shreveport. That's just like murder. Murder don't give Shreveport. But murder don't give Shreveport. Murder give Baton Rouge.
Yes, he do. Murder give Shreveport, he give back. Because Shreveport, Baton Rouge, they sound the same. And I'm going to tell you why. Watch this. Who popping in Shreveport? SOD Bankroll, Doo-Wop, Lil Man, Flexer, who? Nino, Hula Baby, Nino.
But listen, let me say
all them, that's Baton Rouge.
Man, I've been knowing Bankroll. Bankroll been can rap. Been knowing that nigga was from Shreveport.
1-9 head fake.
I understand it, but I've been knowing, brother. I've been knowing, brother.
That's Shreveport.
Listen, I've been knowing, brother, but he didn't give Shreveport when he popped out just now.
Bankroll then?
Fuck no.
SOD Bankroll, SOD Lil Man, SOD Big Nine.
Man, Lil Man gave me
Kobe.
Lil Man, I think Lil Man from either Dixie or Skyland.
Blue Benji, Kobe.
Kobe gave Shreveport. You know why Kobe gave Shreveport? Kobe ain't give gang. Kobe gave gang banger. Kobe had that blue going. They not doing that shit in the bottom of Louisiana. They not doing that shit in Lafayette. They not doing that shit in motherfucking, what is called Bungaloo, Appaloosa, whatever the fuck you call that shit. They might got it in Lake Charles and Alexandria, but pushing on towards all the way to New Orleans and shit, they wasn't doing that shit. So Benji give like, he got that shit from either the West Coast or somewhere in Texas, because a lot of Texas niggas bang.
Who he was fucking with? You ain't fucking with nobody in BR?
Who?
I heard him on some Fredo Bang.
Me and that nigga was having conversations.
See, the reason I'm asking this is because as time went, that's what I'm saying. At one point in time, this was a thing. What you saying, Shreveport and Dallas, but Shreveport intermingle with Baton Rouge right now more than they do.
But it's a generation difference. You gotta. I'm older than some of them.
Yeah, so you going out.
So I'm going out from what I know. When I hear Shreveport, the gangster shit, bro, I know it's there.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I heard, I heard with the ratchet started. Boots, I wasn't talking about no ratchet back in the G's. We ain't know about no ratchet. We heard X Pills, G. That ratchet shit came. Shreveport ain't get that bitch all the way like they were supposed to get that bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I know. That's what I know for a fact. That bitch would belong to Shreveport.
Does Main Music give BR to you?
Does Main Music give BR? I know the homie.
Yeah, he give BR. Hell yeah, he give BR.
But he get like you say. Be real unique.
Yeah.
Man, unique. I'm not taking nothing from man. That boy the sickest. That bitch can rap.
Yeah.
Man, that bitch got a flow. Man. That bitch got he got a fluent flow.
Yeah, I agree. Jay gotta stop dancing too tired.
Man,
Nah, I'm fucking right. I'm fucking right. Hey, but let me ask you something. Let me ask
that's just like y'all know about Lil Wayne the Champ? You know about Lil Wayne the Champ? You know about Lil Wayne the Champ? Lil Wayne the Champ. See what I'm saying? Man, Lil Wayne the Champ, one of the sick. He way raw than Miami.
Yeah.
Way raw than that nigga. He just ain't get that break, and he unique. He ain't gonna give Baton Rouge. He ain't gonna get some whole other shit. But that nigga the sickest. To this day, everything that boy drop come out his mouth, that nigga is talented.
Like Malachi. What Malachi rap name? Nigga got car shot up there in Dallas or something.
Lil Bang.
Lil Bang. Yeah, he unique.
Lil Bang?
Yeah.
That's the light skinned little dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he from Shreveport?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? He get the YB, Jada Young, and
Give you a whole different vibe.
shit, you feel me?
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Why you think especially in jail, why you feel like that South Louisiana and North Louisiana has always felt so divided and never really locked in together the way they should have?
You got water at the bottom of the South Louisiana. You ain't got nothing we can piggyback off of. You got other motherfucking slangs and you got other shit at the north side of Louisiana.
You got the Arkansas, the Mississippi, the Alabama, the St. Louis, the Oklahoma, the Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So you got motherfuckers migrating often. That's bringing slang and different dope into the town, into the city. And that's just like a female. When she get around a nigga, she gonna start down there talking like that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
She gonna pick up that nigga whole demeanor and everything when she
That's
talk.
right.
She can go around somebody else and they'll be looking like, what the fuck? But she heard her nigga say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
how I know my good she. She started coming with some slang, and she don't even realize this slang come from a hood.
you say that like she be going cheese sometime and you be taking her back.
I'm put it like this. I'm put it like this. I'm put it like this. After you cheat, like we can still be cool.
But you gonna do your thing?
You gonna thug you up.
You wasn't thugging before?
Hey, this ain't about me.
Yeah, man, I'm finna be you know.
Yeah, this one here ain't about me. I ain't finna get in
Better
it.
make you head out.
You see my eye right now, man. I ain't finna do all that. Hey, so look, I was finna ask you. You work with legends like Boosie, Gates, and Dolph. What's one piece of game they gave you that you ignored at first and had to learn the hard way?
Hey, Dow told me you gotta be half, you gotta be all the way in or all the way out. That's what Dow told me. He said, Cain, man, bitch, you wrong. You can rap. You wrong. He like, man, you humble. I see it in you. That nigga want to sign me. He like, man, you gotta be halfway in or halfway out. I'm sitting in the studio with that boy with a box about this big, full of peas.
Mm-hmm.
About 5 different flavors. He like, man, Cain, man, you gotta be. I say, man, sell me a verse. How much you got, man? I said, I got 10,000. He said, man, I'm doing verses for 100,000. I said, I ain't got no 100,000. Man, you gotta be you gotta be all the way in, or all the way out. You can't be halfway in. Boo ain't give me no game. Boo thugging. Boo told when I came home, Boo told him at home, girl, man, don't suck that man dick. That's all Boo. That's what Boo.
Yeah, cuz still on it.
Boo thugging. He don't. Boo still a YN, man.
Yeah.
Dog was 6'8".
Man, that nigga Dog gave me some game. Gates. That nigga.
Man, well, let me ask you about Chad Cain. What role did he really play in your life, and that the public never truly got to see?
Public did get to see it. He was a gangster.
Yeah.
Chad was one of them niggas that'll tickle your baby and blow your baby daddy face off.
Yeah.
Well, not your baby daddy, but our baby daddy. He'll tickle the baby and blow the daddy face off. Facts. Real facts. Big old kid. And not under the administration or not saying, hey, do this or do this. He wasn't nobody's son or nothing like that. He was down for what the cause was.
Yeah, he doing it because he love you.
Yeah, he loved me and everybody around. He loved Scotty, he loved Deezy, he loved all of them. And if you fuck with one of them, you gonna flush it. And I think he get that from one. One was like that.
Yeah. So let me ask you, when it comes to the Cain family, that's what I'm gonna call it, right? Do some of the problem between certain them, do it stay between them two, or do it divide the group up at times?
Y'all handle that. I ain't still dead. When them niggas used to be getting into it and shit, man, you don't get in there, you don't get in there. Y'all figure that shit out right there.
Yeah. All right, so let me go back over real fast. You just said something that I want. Okay, so look, when you think about Juan and Gus.
One.
Oh, it's one?
Like one, but it's with a W.
Okay, Juan, Gus, and Racked Up Ready. What are some of your favorite memories?
Man, everything. Them niggas was everything. Real tough. Them niggas was everything. Them niggas was serious, unserious. Niggas everything. They were real friends. Them lawyer niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas I'd rather be with right now opposed to these other niggas around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Real tough.
Yeah.
Murder, that's my boy. I like Murder.
Yeah. Oh, he in Murder? Okay. So look, you lost a lot of people close to you. What's one lie the streets tell about grief that you stop believing?
Man, I don't be listening to the streets no more. Streets lie about everything. So I ain't even gonna spread the lie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna talk about it what it is. Like I said, I learned to like kind of like store some of my trauma to the side. You know what I'm saying? So, man, listen.
You don't go to therapy?
Shut up. Shut us up.
Oh, you did say that. You did say that. Yeah. Okay. So, what was I gonna tell you? You ain't gotta worry about when it break like this too, cause I cut this shit out. Um, okay. Has therapy ever made you rewrite a verse because you realized you were lying to yourself on the track?
That's one thing that I do on music with music. I think I don't put out as much content because I try not to lie in my music. You feel me? Even if it sounds good, I'll go back and I ain't gonna say that because that ain't real. That ain't true. So
But I'm not so much talking about lying to us. I'm talking about lying to yourself, to where like you think this what this is, but then you realize as you listen to it, like I might be wrong about something.
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
But I don't need therapy for it.
Yeah.
I do that like I might say some shit like I jump out with that, then I go back and say, nah, I send them niggas to jump out with that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't on that. I ain't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like I ain't done it. You know?
Makes sense. When people call you a godfather of Baton Rouge rap now, what's the ugliest part of that job that fans would never sign up for if they knew the truth?
And everything I went through to become that. And what I mean is the losses, some of the wins wasn't worth it. Shit, a lot of the relationships wasn't worth it. The time I spent missing my kids, the time I could have been there with my mama, family, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you lose a lot of people, but it don't be just the death. That's one of the worst things. Like, you lose a lot of people, just period, just overall, you feel me? I ain't talking to my mama for a long time, you know?
Wow.
It's just the fact that I be feeling like I'm involved in shit that I don't want her. I don't want to come back on her.
But y'all talk.
Nah,
I get it.
it ain't really much I can say.
I get it. If Baton Rouge had a Mount Rushmore with only one spot left, who gets it and why?
Who all on that motherfucker already?
Let's say, who your top? I'm gonna rephrase it like this. What's your favorite Baton Rouge rapper? Who you feel deserves the most credit as a Baton Rouge rapper out of this city?
Dead or alive?
Either. That the open? Close. It's open? It's gonna cut, Mike's gonna cut it out anyway, but gone. How you want me to react to it?
See, it wouldn't be all right. So who would be my favorite rapper of all time from Baton Rouge?
Who deserves to be one? If it was one person on Mount Rushmore, who would need to be a rap music in Baton Rouge?
X.
Boosie? Why?
Man, X started all this shit.
I did weird.
X started all this shit.
Why? Not Webby.
I ain't saying way back no good rapper. Webby had one of the biggest albums.
Webby blew it first.
Yeah, but man, Hatch that nigga that everybody wanted to be. Hatch had that little baby voice. We knew Hatch. Webby ain't, you know, man, Webby ain't come through that bitch like Hatch came through that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hatch still kept the hood. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that deprived him of his shot at blowing up. I feel like bro could have been blew up. You know what I'm saying? Not to pit them dudes together, but who that nigga? Hatch. Ain't nobody really talking
Yeah,
about
he had more
Webby like that.
longevity.
Yeah, that's all that matters. I feel like that matter more than just blowing up. There's a lot of niggas that come out. I be hearing niggas blow up every day from Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
All the time. I be on TikTok and shit. I see a nigga on that bitch blew up. I'm like, man, I know that nigga, man. Nigga big. Going up.
You still have a relationship with young boy that's pretty decent?
I ain't never really, me and young boy ain't never really know each other.
Yeah.
I never knew young boy. I ain't even know what I didn't know him and Scotty's situation.
Was that because he was younger?
I think that played a role. I think me being in jail played a role too. I think when bro had that break or coming out, see me knowing Scotty, bro, Scotty the type of nigga that like, I ain't saying he had a lot of friends, but niggas used to want to be around him. You feel me? Come here. He wouldn't tell the nigga no. So he had a lot of niggas he was locked in with that I didn't even know about when I came home. So did Deezy. You know what I'm saying? So did Sonny. So did a lot of them niggas but them niggas partners wasn't my partners. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the situation him and Scotty had going on, I didn't care to get involved. I didn't care to know. You know what I'm saying? Even when bro, you want to tell you something? I didn't even know dude was beefing. I never had heard they diss songs to each other or nothing. I never heard it. I can't tell you which one. All I know is he got a Scotty Cain diss and he got an NBA YoungBoy diss. I never had heard that shit. I never indulged in their business. I didn't even know if it was going on or real. Like I didn't know nothing. One day, Dee's a cousin called me, tears in his eyes. I'm like, what up? Because he used to be around me. His name was Charles. We called him Baby Charles. He used to be with Young Boy. But Young Boy was like younger than Scotty. So and Charles was younger than Scotty. So they was like under Scotty them, you know what I'm saying? So they all was together. But Charles knew that I was Scotty them big cousin. Or over Scotty. Like, you know, like an elevator. Charles called me, tears in his eyes. Man, bro. Hey, what up with Scotty, man, bro? Talk to Scotty, bro. Talk to Scotty about what? Man, bro, they all in that bitch. Them niggas pulling guns out on them. They trying to pull us out the studio. That's when I had first heard about Young Boy. But I still ain't even indulged into it because I didn't know how big bro was going to be. And I don't think bro knew how big he was going to be. But I know that the nigga stood his ground. Whatever the fuck was going on. So when I heard that, I'm like, all right, I just laughed it off. Because I'm like, it's Scotty. I'm like, that's Scotty and Dane. It was Scotty and Dane. Like, yeah, I know they live wire. And I'm like, oh, Lil was stood his ground. Like, she said, man, I pulled out, I screwed out, he threw down. In my mind, instead of mediating it, I just, I told niggas when this was a problem or something like that, nigga, y'all have it. Y'all figure that out right quick. I don't give a fuck if y'all kill each other. If that's the end result of what y'all gotta do, then do that. But y'all figure it out. Don't bring this nigga in there, this nigga in there, this nigga in there, this nigga in there. That's not how, but that's how the game is right now, though. Some shit that I tried to avoid, it was just undeniable. I couldn't avoid it.
Do outside opinions like instigate that? Like
Facts. That's what it be. That's how shit be. Where's that? That's how shit be like to the point or to the extreme it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, bro. If Fredo and Young Boy back into it, but my last conversation was we all working on a project together. We got the album cover made. I got group messages, text messages. We working. We got songs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Then all of a sudden that shit just stopped. So I'm talking to TC like, man, the bitch bang rolled me like about we posted a picture or something. Then he like, yeah, he talked to me about it. And I don't know, that little bitch Tech probably don't even want me speaking on it like this. But I respect him. You know what I'm saying? The man that he is, the man that he become. You know what I'm saying? I respect bro. And he basically had that conversation. And he could have downplayed it or whatever. But he told me more than what Fredo told me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like basically dude hit me up, yeah, you know, he said something about it. So I'm telling Tech, like, bitch, you just got on that bitch and did an interview with Sean Cotton saying we got a project, we all on the phone, this and that. Who just jumped on this bitch talking about it? Gates insinuating this shit. Boom, I post a picture. He like, man, I don't know. He laughed it out. You feel me? Man, I just feel like niggas just don't like me. I'm a real nigga. I'ma always get that short end of the stick. And I don't give a fuck. I don't care to beef with you niggas. I don't care to be with you niggas. I don't give a fuck. If push comes to shove, my nigga, I go sell a brick. Or if that don't work, nigga, I go figure out some type of work to do. You feel me? I go get a CDL. I never had one. I never had to get it. Fortunately, I always had, you know, good faith and good, you know what I'm saying, able to live good and sleep good and eat good. And I don't even gotta show this shit. Like, niggas, murder done been to my house with me, man. And I wake up and do it big and go to sleep. Without a camera being pulled out, without shitting on a nigga, without none of that shit. Like, I do that shit no extra name. I used to have a house, big stupid ass house, nigga. Every rapper in the city stand with me, nigga. I wouldn't never speak them dudes' name or speak them dudes' business. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I done came up on money, nigga, and bought clothes and every rapper in the city. Not every rapper, but you know, a lot of niggas that wore my shit, nigga, before I wore my shit. You know what I'm saying? I would never speak on that. But one thing I know I didn't do is live off no nigga, leech off no nigga, damn off no nigga. You feel me? Real talk.
What if you can erase one diss song or beef moment from Baton Rouge history because the consequences was not worth it? Which one would it be?
Man, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you just don't even think about it. How does your definition of protecting your people change from your 20s to now?
If I know I did something, I'm gonna stay the fuck away from my people. Clear the fuck away from. I know I did something detrimental that'll put my people in harm's way. All right, just stay away from it. No explanation. Because if you my people, you understand something going on. He figuring it out. He getting himself together. That's why he ain't around. You know what I'm saying? And if it's detrimental, I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Especially not on my airways and nothing. So I'm gonna just stay away from it.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about it at all. You know what you know.
Yeah, your people might try to go figure it out themselves and get caught. If I know I did something, I ain't finna go around no motherfucking knowing that I did. You got niggas that do shit and come sit on sides and shit.
Yeah, I know some niggas. Let me ask, if you could sit a 15-year-old kid from Glen Oaks, right, in front of a mirror of your dead homies, what's one sentence you make him repeat out loud before he leaves? 15-year-old child. No, 15, 15, you might be in it. Or close to it.
Yeah, man, you know, shit, a lot of them, like, you know, Dirty was 37 when he died, you know what I'm saying? wasn't in the streets. Good nigga. Reddy was 37 when he died. In the streets. Bad nigga. You know what I'm saying? Wanted Gus. Didn't even know nothing about the streets. Good, bad niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, if I could sit a nigga in front of a mirror and he 15 years old and tell him something about this person or these people in this mirror, I'll tell niggas it's bigger than Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? Go see the world, man. Go see something. Then come back to Baton Rouge and tell me about it. If I'm not.
Yeah. That make a lot of sense. Most shit that's going on in America, all the rural areas, the inner city, yeah. It's the world too. You know what I'm saying? But America, the most violent country in the world. Because we kind of built on that shit. We built on guns, white and black. After beating that case and coming home, what's one habit you brought back from jail that still helps you today?
Isolating myself at home. Like, I might be inside for like a week without even going out my door. 2 weeks without even going outside. Upstairs, downstairs, kitchen, garage, third floor, back downstairs. Facts. Stay inside. Nothing outside.
Was that ever a moment? Was there ever a moment in the cell where you said, if I beat this, I'll never? And did you keep that promise?
Yeah, look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I repented. That's what it's called. I repented. You know what I'm saying? I asked God. I asked the higher power, the higher entity. I'm like, man, let me beat this shit, man. I ain't gotta rap, I ain't gotta thug, I ain't gotta do nothing. I'll go in the country or something and just stay there and just never go back into society. And I think that's what play a role into me being how I be now. Because it be places I don't be, you know what I'm saying? It be events going on where you see a lot of the rappers there and shit and you don't see me there. And I don't care to be there. You know what I'm saying? I just put out a project and made like 5 G's my first quarter of it. So I still got a loyal fan base. I still got people that buy into that shit, listen to this shit and all that. So I still see potential in making money off of this career. You feel me? But the antics behind it, I just be really kind of staying out the way. And I don't run with no motherfucking entourage no more. You feel me?
Right.
So
Why you chose to stop doing that?
I ain't feel safe around there.
Safe from other niggas or safe from like the authorities? Or?
I ain't feel safe around my niggas, other niggas, authorities, none of that shit. Because I done seen a lot of niggas that I be around, I done introduced them niggas and them niggas look like they locked in harder than what we had going on. And I still believe in that mafia shit, you feel me? Like, nigga, it's a chart, it's a hard chart. Some people can't come in this bitch and come to the top. Some people gotta stay leveled out like this, you feel me? We're gonna have these head motherfuckers that, and I ain't better than these niggas, I'm equal to these niggas, but they just ain't part of this bigger plan that we working on until we find them a position.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can't come in and just take the lead role. You feel me? I don't care what talent you got, what money you got, and it might not be good. It might not work. That shit might go to a dead stop. We gotta figure out what to do with it.
That's a lot of niggas' problem. They really don't realize what they can and can't do.
Yeah, we gotta figure this out. We gotta figure out what positions you play. Hey, I be saying niggas like, oh, I play all positions, this and this. You a damn fool. Because you can't nobody do everything. It sound good.
Yeah, it requires some delegation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This gonna be your role. Even if I don't give you that task. You know what I'm saying? They might have a nigga that's under you that give you that task, and it might work for all of us. But you just can't come in and take over no lead role, and you don't even know how to play that motherfucker. So that's why I be dolo.
People glamorize beating cases. What's the part they don't see in the cost that you still pay even though the verdict said not guilty?
Man, it's a lot. Like the trial afterwards.
Try. It's scary.
It was a motherfucker, man. As a motherfucker. Man, I don't know these people. These people got my life in their hands, you heard me? I'm looking at these motherfuckers for confirmation, and they trained to not give you none.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know what the outcome gonna be. Man, let me tell you something. Look, boom. One of them bitches gave me confirmation. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to, but I looked him in his eyes. You feel me? I looked at that nigga. I looked that nigga in his eyes. I'm talking about whatever was in me, went in that nigga. I went in that nigga's soul. You heard me? Man, I looked at that nigga. I never forget the nigga face. Man, I can see the nigga on the moon. You heard me? I'm gonna remember that nigga. Man, I ain't never look at not one juror my whole trial. Right? I ain't never look at not one of them. Never. But guess what? I looked in the juror pool for 7 days. Every time I came in the courtroom, I walked in, I looked at my baby mama, I looked at my mama, I sat down. I ain't never looked at my lawyer. Not one time. I ain't never, you know why I looked at my lawyer? When they read the not guilty verdict. Man, when I looked at that nigga arrested me his handkerchief. Mugged that boy. Nigga say, man, what you crying for? Man, I ain't crying. Wipe my face. Nothing but water. Nothing but... And gave him his handkerchief. Wipe your face. Facts.
Hey.
I ain't never look at... It's 12 motherfuckers, bro. I ain't never turned my head, try to look at them or nothing. I just looked in the jury pool. When they deliberate, after the deliberation was over with, man, I looked in that jury pool for a week straight, brother. Literally, come in the courtroom, sit down, shoulder square, arms on the desk. I just looked over there. Nigga, the day after deliberation, man, I made eye contact with one nigga in that bitch. I swear to God on my mama. On my mama, nigga. I ain't never made eye contact with one juror in that bitch. I looked over there, but I never made eye contact with him. Man, I locked in with one of them niggas, dog. One nigga is an old nigga. That nigga had to be in his mid-50s. Man, that nigga eye contact. Man, this nigga nodded his head, but he didn't. Facts. That nigga looked at me like, that nigga nodded his head. That nigga gave me confirmation. Bro, on my mama. Nigga gave me confirmation. Like, you know how scared I was until then? Nigga, we did this shit.
I don't know how scared you were, but
nigga,
I can
we
imagine.
did this shit. We did this shit. We popped them bitches. We did this shit. Facts. I'm talking about live fire. I'm talking about wheels and bullets. I'm talking about slinging them bitches, brother. Man, bro. Then they read Chad's verdict first. They read my verdict second. That boy Chad got found guilty.
Yeah.
All jurors and the alternate. All jurors and the alternate. When that bitch said guilty, felt like I ain't breathe in a week.
Yeah.
When it said guilty,
You knew you were gone.
I was gone. Nigga, I was gone. I took a deep breath. Man, I ain't never take a breath like this in my life. And again, I never took this now one of these breaths again. I took one deep breath. Let's go. Because I rocked out with my little nigga. You feel me? Come on, let's go. Took that deep breath. Man, that bitch said, not guilty. You feel me? Man, when that bitch said not guilty, I lost my breath again. You feel me? My breath was gone. You heard me? Nigga turned blue with the crying in that bitch. They all crying.
Look, you ain't passed, huh?
Man, I couldn't. I was out my body. I'm looking at me. I'm looking at me on that bitch. Sitting up on that bitch like a gangster, but the whole time that wasn't what I was doing. I'm having a whole out of body experience. I'm looking at me in the thing of trial, sitting in that bitch like the Don, you heard me? But the whole time I'm crying because I just took 2 losses on top of all the other losses I took, and I won, but I lost. You feel me?
You lost your people.
Man, them people fucked over my people because they couldn't get me. Facts. My bond was $1 million. My co-defendant's bond was $150,000. Them people ain't want my people wanted me. They couldn't get me. If you go read my transcript right now, we can pull that bitch up on the internet right now. Look at that bitch. That bitch say Samuel Nicholas walked in the house and I ain't say one word. I ain't say nothing to nobody. I ain't confirmed Luke was dead or nothing. I ain't say nothing. I had to call my bitch. Where you at? Come pull up. In the morning, we're going to go to your mama's house. Okay. Jumped in her mama's car, pulled up to the house. Boom, we go in the house. I mean, did she come in the house by the time I make it there? Shit, we going home. I ain't come out that bitch till the next morning. Me and her shot in her mama's house. I ain't never said nothing about it. To this day, I never told nobody nothing. What happened? To this day. I never told nobody none of the details of that shit.
Do it fuck with you sometimes?
What?
That situation.
Yeah, fucking right. Shit, yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Fucking right, nigga. I be walking around. Man, I'm fucked up, bro. I stay by myself, solo, right? Big ass house, right? By myself. Man, I be walking upstairs, bro. Yeah, whatever it is. I ain't gonna let you fuck
about.
Watch out. Yeah. Real talk. If my upstairs dark in my house and I'm coming down the stairs, I feel like
I'm walking behind.
Get off me. Real talk. I don't run down the stairs or nothing. Some days
I don't never talk about stuff that you probably never brought it to it, nothing like that.
And I don't even want to introduce to whoever it is. I don't want. It might be one of my little dogs. You heard me? Yeah. I don't want to fight them all.
Yeah, makes sense. Do you ever feel like the Mr. Cain character got out of jail, but Samuel didn't fully work back out yet? Like.
I think Samuel got out, but Mr. Cain still. Man.
So you feel like you got it down pat, like far as the kind of staying out of gang situation that you don't have to be in.
I feel like they released Samuel and killed Mr. Cain.
Yeah. But that's good. That's good. We seen the talks about you and Young Boy and Main Music and Fredo Bang and Tech. What's the first thing that lets you know y'all ain't on that old time no more, just grown man energy, or because based on some of the things I done heard you say, do you think that some of that was a facade?
I can't really say it's a facade because if it's a problem, I don't understand what direction it comes from. Because I got a call from so the world know Young Boy and Fredo to be beef, right? And most recently, Tech and Main had they misunderstanding. But before all them, me and Scotty had a misunderstanding. You feel me? So I can say the world know me and Scotty to be bumping heads.
But you came to a club down here and shot. You said Scotty.
Yeah.
I'll take that bait. Go ahead, say what you gonna say.
So you lead by example.
Right.
A nigga might be in the wind and say, oh, but niggas seen us bumping heads.
Uh-huh.
So that's like a pot calling the kettle black. You know what I'm saying? I can't go on that bitch and, oh man, y'all shouldn't do that when the nigga done seen me and my own blood bump heads.
Right.
So I stay away from that.
But don't they give you a little more authority to say that? Being that you and your people and I didn't experience this.
But you gotta understand, man, niggas don't give a fuck about none of that. Man, these niggas don't give a fuck about none of that. Man, nigga tell you, man, stay the fuck out of my business for anything.
Well, you tell me that, I'm gonna stay out your business. I ain't gonna lie about that.
I ain't even finna put myself in a position for you to tell me nothing like that. I'm gonna just stay the fuck out your business.
I feel you. But I call myself pushing peace, right?
I know where you at with it. Like, man, Cain, you should be able to speak on that, this and that. Man, I just see how things can quickly go left. That's just like I'm telling you, me and bro and them had a conversation. I can't tell you why we ain't did what we conversated about yet. I can't tell you that. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. I honestly don't. I ain't acting like I know why and not telling you.
Yeah,
I don't know why, brother. I don't. That's it. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't know why the fuck we ain't been made that happen. You feel me? And like I say, I kind of know from what a nigga see on the internet and what I done heard in the streets, because I'm from Baton Rouge. Niggas talk to me, niggas tell me shit, so I done heard shit. But I don't know if that's actually what happened. Like, I wouldn't know. I don't know if this actually transpired or such and such did this, the woo, or oh man, I don't know.
when one of your people fighting cases are in and out of the system, how do you balance supporting them as a friend and protecting your own freedom and peace and bond and brand? I'm sorry.
I pick up the phone. You know what I do? I tell niggas the truth. When niggas call me from the pen, I don't really explain to them why I can't do it. I just tell them I can't do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't finna lie to you and say, hold on, let me figure something out, and I ain't got it. If I do got something to send, I ain't finna lie and say, oh, I'm finna send you this much and then send you that much. Hey, I got $10 to send you, brother. I got $20. It might be a good day you got $50. But if I got 10 niggas calling me for $50 a week, that's $2,000 a month.
Yeah, already.
That's
You got your own
outrageous.
family to take care of.
Yeah, so I don't even explain that I'm not gonna do that, cause I mean I'll just tell you, hey man, you know, bitch, a couple more people be calling this bitch, don't use the minutes of it. So if you can't put that together and figure that out, then you just lost out here, homie.
If your child asks you, Daddy, why do people ever fear you? How would you explain it without glorifying anything?
I'm liable to tell one of my children because I ain't no bitch. I'm gonna say it to him straight. Man, dad ain't no bitch. What you mean by that? I ain't going. I ain't going for it. I don't agree. I ain't no yes man. I do what I want to do when I want to do it.
If Scotty Cain sat in that seat right there, right after you, what's one hard question you want me to ask him that you might can't ask as a partner or cousin?
What's your problem? What's the real problem?
Because you love him, seem like.
Death. I love that nigga to death. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Please get it right. I don't want to do you nothing. Hopefully you don't want to do me nothing. If I got to stay away from you to keep the peace, I'm going to do it. You know?
Yeah.
That's all right. That's what I can say. You know? But I just want that nigga to know, man, I love that nigga, man. I love how that nigga, I love how that nigga keep his head up high, man. Despite the fact that the losses and, you know, setbacks and shit, you know what I'm saying? That nigga still feel like I'm that nigga, you heard me? That's what I respect about it, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell that bitch he ain't on, you know what I'm saying? That bitch ain't gonna change. That's what I respect.
In 2025, is it more dangerous to be in the streets or to be a rapper moving around with like your chains on, your locations getting posted and shit?
Is it more dangerous for to be in the streets or like a drug dealer or a rapper, basically?
Yeah.
It's more dangerous to be a rapper. I say that because a nigga that's hustling, no risk. They got a better chance of keeping they life. They might lose their freedom, but they got a better chance of keeping their life. A rapper, man, they gotta take you. They gotta put you up there. Rappers is putting you up. Man, I done paid attention to more niggas getting smacked. I done seen more niggas getting smacked than I actually seen them drop music. Then I can tell you what music they got. I know they rappers, but I don't know their music. But I know they either got a lot of bodies or they a body. You feel what I'm saying? But I can't tell you if they got a lot of hits and like that. Like I know motherfuckers that's.
If you was to binge listen, well, somebody was to binge listen to your music from the first Cain music tape to your newest work, what's one emotion you hope they feel less by the end? If we listening from the newest to the oldest.
That I'm still stuck in my adolescence. That I ain't been grew up.
You feel like that?
Yeah.
Man, the universe works a certain way. I was just having this conversation. I was telling somebody this. I say I got a kinfolk, and every time he get mad, he get to talking about doing something to one of our homeboys. He be like, I want to beef with one of the homeboys. I want one of the homeboys. And I said, I start to understand why he think that way. He traumatized. He's stuck at one point in time in his life
That's how I feel about Scotty.
his homeboy, our homeboy, killed our homeboy. That homeboy died in his arms. So whenever he get mad, that trigger. I want one homeboy. Because our homeboy did his best friend. You see what I'm saying? He's stuck.
Process the G.
And it ain't about no. Hey, bro, you ain't gotta prove to no nigga that you like that. You ain't gotta prove nothing to another man. Not even a judge or the DA. They got lawyers for that. You ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody, bro.
And I don't even think it's a proven thing. I think it's fucking a him thing.
It's a lot of niggas like that though. But bro, this the freedom. You got the freedom of speech. This the land of the free, home of the brave. You can be whatever you the fuck you want to be. Like you could be. I don't know too much about the whatever that shit is, the key people, whatever the gay people. I can say that shit. The gay people. I don't know nothing about that. You feel me? All I know is if you can say that if you're a man and you can say you're a woman and you got the right to do that shit, man, you can be a fucking astronaut. You can be a fucking you can be an octopus. I'm an octopus.
Yeah.
You can't tell me I'm not an octopus because you got shit it's like that. It's going on.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
that shit was ruining America. I'm gonna tell you something. It's like this. People, that's why you can't hold nobody accountable for nothing. Cause it's like this here. If, like you just said, I got the right to think about me, whatever I want to think about me, whether it be true or false. So I'ma say, when it come to women, I got the right to do all the hoest shit in the world. But you can't call me no hoe. Cause I don't think I'm a hoe. Bitch, I'm an upstanding lady. That's what I said I am. That's what you gonna see me as. Even though I'm doing all the shit a hoe do. Bitch ass nigga. I can be a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I can build a case on you, push you out the podcast because I don't want to share no money. You know what I'm talking about? That you helped me make because you really was the face of this motherfucker and everybody knows it. You know what I'm talking about? But I can put it to the world like, that ain't the case that went on because I got the right to do that. And if you challenge that, nigga, you challenging my right to be whoever the fuck I want to be.
Perception.
Right?
That's the biggest drug in the world, bro.
But why can't motherfuckers be, like, I feel like a motherfucker need to be forced to deal with reality.
Man, bro, at the end of the day, you can try that, but it's about the perception. It's about you want to tell you something that's gonna fuck your head up, that's gonna fuck you up. You mad because you can't make these motherfuckers believe what you want them to believe, but I can. That's on you, brother. Like I got the better hand at persuasion. I'm better than you.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think they did to me though. But yeah, but I know what you're
how
saying.
you want to feel, but in actuality, so listen, I'm finna give you a prime example. I personally know Nook. I personally know Nook.
Yeah.
I personally know Gates.
Yeah.
That's an example.
Yeah.
I know Nook and I know Gates.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna put it like this.
I'm just saying like I know that, you know, like a nigga ain't gotta. I ain't never heard Nook say, "Oh, I gotta do it with niggas in the cell," and niggas respect homies. Period. But it don't matter. The world think otherwise.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I think street boy know.
But the world.
The world. You right. Nah. You know what? You made me just think about something that's a fact.
Like, it's about what they perceive. Who's telling the truth? That's just like a trial. Nigga can be in that bitch and ain't really do this crime.
Yeah.
But if the DA story is more convincing than the lawyer,
right?
Shit, nigga, you gone.
Yeah, that's true.
You an innocent man doing life.
That's true.
There's a lot of niggas. I know a nigga right now in jail. Man, a nigga told me. My cellie got found guilty on an armed robbery, bro. They gave that nigga 65 years. They gave him 55 years for the armed robbery, and they gave him 10 years for the convicted felon of a firearm, right? That nigga say, man, I'm gonna have to go up the road and do it with woo-to-woo. He like, man, I'm like, bitch, I know that bitch still mad. He up there for some shit I did. I know niggas really innocent, really ain't do shit doing life sentences right now. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of niggas, like a few niggas in that bitch doing life sentences for some shit that they really ain't do, like real life ain't do this at all. But that juror,
did the person that did it come forward?
Fuck no. Why would they? Why?
So I can take that life sentence for you?
The person who not only
you ain't taking it for him, you taking it for you.
But not only that, the person that got convicted of it didn't come forward either. You feel me? They had to get proof. The jurors had to be persuaded that this person actually did this.
You ain't do nothing.
I got a lawyer. Even if you don't have a lawyer, you gotta go through the process of representing yourself.
But that person can write an affidavit.
Man, bro.
Who the fuck gonna write an affidavit?
Not just write an affidavit. Not just write an affidavit. The person who facing these charges didn't say nothing for these charges.
Real shit.
They just did their work. They just did whatever they did in some type of way.
So if that person read it, does that person get shunned still?
Does he get what?
Shunned still. Do we still treat that motherfucker like fuck him?
If the person who ain't doing cap for it,
if the person that go to jail,
you still go out the door.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. If you say, for instance, if I walk in here and boom, shoot a nigga dead, I don't even know you at all. I don't know you. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing at all, nothing. And I smoke a nigga dead, but one of these people point, just because I'm standing on side you and say, it was him. They didn't get the full view of who it was. They knew it came from this way, and I'm standing on side you, shot came from right here. It was him. And you go in that bitch and say, it wasn't me. It was me. You a civilian, homie. You wasn't part of that crime. Nigga gonna be fucked up about it because you told on him. But
I was just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell them.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
Keeping it all intact.
Facts. But listen, let me tell you this though. And it's overstood. It's overstood.
But I'm not
if me and you go in there and you know I'm finna smoke this nigga over here.
Yeah.
And then they look back and point and say it was you, even though you know you ain't smoke him, but you knew that was my intention to go in here and smoke this nigga.
Yeah.
And I get away, and you get caught. And you telling me?
Yeah, that's some shit I agreed to do.
Not even if you agreed. You knew.
Not even agreed. Yeah, I knew.
You knew. That's principle.
Yeah. For sure.
You knew.
For sure.
You knew this was gonna happen.
But cause the reason I say that, cause I don't care how a nigga think about it. Like, don't throw me in no shit, nigga. Like if I'm riding with you. Yeah, if I knew, that's different. But if I'm riding with you, cuz, hey, I'm riding, and you got whatever it is you got going on. You got a gun or something. Now you got some drugs. They say you got a bag of cocaine. Police pull it out. You took that some bitch under the seat. I don't know nothing about you took that bitch under the seat. I don't know you had it before you got in the car neither. Hey, cuz.
But listen,
hey, cuz, that ain't my dope.
Nah, let me tell you something.
Hey,
let me fuck you up though.
But I be the case like that too.
But let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Do you know the type of person you involved with?
I'm gonna tell that nigga. I'm gonna tell you before you get in the car. Hey, kid.
That's kind of If a nigga come pick you up and you jump in the car with a nigga, y'all riding and you get pulled over and you didn't know he had dope on, but you know the type of person he is. You know he's subject to probably have dope on, but you ain't warn him or nothing like that. You ain't do your search, this and that, this and that, this and that. And then you get caught with it, but you know this bitch capable of having an onion on. This bitch sell dope, this and that, this and that. And y'all get caught, and boom, you get charged with it. You gonna tell on the nigga?
Not if I know he like that, but I'm gonna tell a nigga before. I'm gonna tell you, hey, cuz, don't get in my car with nothing. I'm gonna tell you that.
But
now, if it's a pistol, honestly, I ain't tripping on no pistol because I ain't no felon. You can buy a pistol. It can be my gun, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But if it's dope or something like that there, and you ain't telling me, and I done told you, like, yeah, cuz I got it. Yeah, fuck you, cuz you basically said fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get another scenario, I had a homeboy, you know what I'm saying? I knew what he had going on. We pulled up and things transpired. If we would have got caught for that, then now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what you on. I know what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? But don't just throw me in no fucking situations.
But there's another thing, too, though. Even if, man, that's why it's good for motherfuckers to learn the law. Because if you know that this person capable of this shit, cause you ain't finna just be cheat-checking no nigga, every nigga that get in the car saying, hey, do you got dope on?
No, not if I don't know you to do that now.
Even if you know a nigga to do
I'ma
that.
check it.
Man, so every
I'ma
nigga
say
you know
something.
to do that.
I'ma say something.
A nigga know me to keep a gun on me.
I ain't
But
tripping on no gun.
you think every time I jump in the car, a nigga gonna ask me, do I got a gun on me?
Especially not no nigga that fucking with you anyway.
I know, but just think about it though. Some niggas don't allow that in they shit. You know what I'm saying? Some
Yeah,
niggas don't want
but
that.
that's what I'm saying. If you know that I ain't allowing it, then.
But still though, sometimes like bro,
But
you got to spur the moment, like you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm finna pull up. Alright, boom, jump in the car. Y'all probably ain't going nowhere but to the corner. 3 houses down, the next street over, and them bitches whip y'all down. And you know him to have a gun, and you know you the type of nigga that tell a nigga, hey bitch, don't jump in my car with that gun. You know what I'm saying? And then the police pull you over.
I'm be honest. That's because I know the law. I'm just gonna go and keep it G. Guns. If you put that bitch in there and you don't want to take your lead, and that's how it is for real. Guns. We all gonna go to jail because we gonna beat the shit because they can't prove who gun it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I did that before, literally. You know what I'm saying? We had guns and there was weed in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna all go to jail because I know.
What you feel about if some shit happening and you put it on a fake person, or you just put it on just make the detectives do their job?
I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna say it like this. Me personally, when I talk to police, when I get in a situation with an officer, the first thing I do is ask for my lawyer. That's the first thing I do.
I don't try to spin them bitches, bro, cause I'm the type of nigga like I know.
They ain't. If they got you dead to the right, you going to jail.
Nah,
they got you dead to the right, you going to jail.
Not even that, bro.
Because that's probable cause.
But they still got, it's a process.
Yeah.
They so-called got you dead to the right, bro. It's still a process, bro. You gotta have a certain type of evidence to.
I think I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying.
You gotta have a certain type of. They can have you dead.
I think I'm agreeing with you. Hey, we might finna have to stop this. But hold on 1 second.
Let me say one thing.
All right.
Man, listen, bro, on guard, off the camera. Man, I smoke.
All right, so yeah, this is what I'm saying. If the police get you and they got probable cause. That's not the same as beyond a reasonable doubt. In order to convict you, they got to have evidence beyond a reasonable doubt. If they have probable cause, it don't matter what you say, you're going to jail. But this the thing. So that's the reason why it's not necessary to try to talk yourself out of it, because anything you say or do will be held against you in the court of law.
And probable cause, not only that, bro. Y'all gotta specify why y'all apprehended this suspect, why y'all pulled this car over. Y'all gotta say what.
It was a reason. They had what violation, what law you broke.
And then when you when you explaining this when the state explaining this and your lawyer explaining this, the state job is to explain to the jurors as to why they pulled this car over, why they apprehended this person, why make sense. And your lawyer that's their job to say why did y'all do it and show that you had no probable cause.
Yeah, they gonna say my defendant was targeted. You know, they didn't have no reason to engage.
Not only this, with the evidence, bro, on my murder trial, the evidence stated that it was a possibility. That it was a black person.
What?
They didn't even say a person. They said ethnicity. It was a more probable that it was a black person DNA opposed to the Chinese, white, or Mexican, or whatever other races it is. That's nothing.
Yeah, it ain't nothing. Yeah.
So in cases where they can have a gun. And I had a DNA expert. Her name was, I forgot her name, but she was the DNA expert that found Derek Toy Lee guilty. Yeah. She found Derek Toy Lee, connected Derek Toy Lee DNA back to his birth, because Derek Toy Lee had never been arrested. He had never did fingerprints. He had never did DNA. He was around this bitch raping and killing everybody. He was a serial killer. They still couldn't, he was fucking them raw. Nothing in these holes and everything. They couldn't find him because he was not inserted in the database.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So the person who broke the barrier about the DNA to the white, black, this, that, leading to the shit that they try to use on me, my family hired this person to use that against them. Like, what this test is, but
he ain't credible.
He's not. It's not sufficient. The amount is not sufficient enough to even try this on him. So and with that being said, it's tainted now. So that's what I'm saying. Ain't no dead to the right.
That's called fruit from a part of the tree.
Ain't no dead to the right. It's a doe bearing here. It's no dead to the right because they need real fingerprints, DNA, visual, audio, and witness statements, 2 or more.
Yeah, it's just like this. If you pull out here now,
niggas get themselves sunk in a fucking murder trial, bro.
Yeah.
That's the easiest thing
well,
to do.
Niggas get themselves sunk in everything because that's what niggas do, nigga tell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
But talking too much, trying to spin the people.
This is what made me realize it ain't no chance with that shit, because that's something I already knew, and I still, like, well, I wasn't trying to spin it, honestly. I was telling the truth, I ain't fucking know what was going on. Bitch asked me to come pull her car out of some fucking mud. But when I was helping people get their car out the mud and shit. Boom. Whole time, these bitches really still in the car. So shit, when the police whipped down on me, I got a gun on me, I got a gun in my car, I got a weed sack on me, and whatever else they found in the car. I guess it was mine. So, when the police pull up, they put your hands up, boom, boom. Long story short, they get me to the car. They like, what's your name? I tell them, boom. They like, what you doing over here? I'm like, well, I'm helping these bitches move this car. You know what I'm saying? Well, then they informed me that the bitch stole it. So that's when I stopped talking. Like, well, I told them one more thing. I told them what my date of birth was. After that, that's when I ain't said another word to them. In the narrative, police narrative, when they was telling me and shit, they say, I was nervous. They say, when they went over to my car to search my car, I told them, that's when they say, I started getting nervous and I told them they couldn't search my car. I wasn't nervous, I just said you couldn't search my car. You know what I'm saying? So boom, because that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on over here. You got me over here, my car way over there. That ain't the crime scene. You know what I'm saying? Them people wrote in there, suspect admitted that he was on the scene of the crime. Suspect admitted to helping such and such, steal the vehicle. I ain't admit to none of that shit. That ain't what I said. But it will be used against you. So we're going to write this however we want to against you.
Because it's the crime that's being committed right
You
now.
see what I'm saying?
They write it
And that's what let me, that's what.
And you saying that you was here with them, not
Yeah.
knowing that this was going on.
Yeah.
This was still.
That was me. That's admitting to that in they mind. That's why when they ask for your narrative, ask for your lawyer, all you just read. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Even if you ain't got no lawyer.
I want my lawyer.
I want my lawyer.
Yeah, that's gonna stop the conversation.
I don't really know how to.
Yeah, that's gonna stop the
Man, I got
conversation.
picked up for armed robbery. Armed robbery and kidnapping.
We got 5 minutes.
I got picked up for armed robbery and kidnapping, bro. Man, them people walked in there. I said, lawyer. When I got picked up for the murder, if you was to ever want to read and pull up my transcript, when they go through the whole transcript, it say one statement prior to, as far as my indictment, it say Samuel Nicholas walked upstairs. Samuel Nicholas walked in the house, didn't say much, walked upstairs. Then they go down to Samuel Nicholas apprehended, states, when I talk to my lawyer, they say, well, when we get back, we want to talk and see what you see, whatever. I was like, after I talked to my lawyer, I'm going to tell y'all something. When we got to the jail, the people ain't talking to me. The people took me back to the back and put me in the cell.
That's what they gonna do every time.
Once you say lawyer, they can't do it.
Yeah, the question's over, and I don't know how. Like, it's 2 minutes. This shit been too long for niggas not to know that. But I'm gonna tell you something. Niggas just like to talk. They like to talk. Then whether it be they telling or they trying to trick a nigga, like niggas think they too smart when you ain't realizing, because they got cameras on you. These people got psychologists and shit that's looking at reading your body languages. You know what I'm saying? You saying something, but you doing this here. Like, man, people know what that mean. Like, all this. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? But man, I want to thank you for coming through. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know, it took a little minute to make it happen, but we made it happen. You know what I'm saying? It's respect. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. I appreciate you, man, a lot, man.
You touched every key point you wanted. It ain't one thing you want.
It's something you want to throw out there? You got music coming out?
Yeah, I got an album dropping called Jungle. I'll probably drop it on me. Let me see what today is. Today the 10th. Wednesday the 10th. Man, fuck it, man. Drop that bitch Friday.
Yeah.
Friday the 12th, man.
Yeah.
Jungle coming out. I won't say this, man. Shit. Man, ain't no time limit on success. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? To the young niggas, shit. Nigga, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I ain't your daddy. You know what I'm saying? But if I do ever get a chance to talk to you or run with you one-on-one, I'm going to just tell you from experience. If you don't take my story and take heed from it and try to use that bitch to change your story, then I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, just keep doing you. Keep doing what you feel right. You know what I'm saying? And one day you're going to figure that shit out. We all will.
Already, man. That's it.
Yeah, tap in.